Hey guys, just want to take a few moments. I normally film these little segments when I'm feeling, quite frankly, subdued, or at least collected enough, composed enough to remain calm. But I actually wanted to film this while I'm having a panic attack, just to kind of guide myself through it. Why not? But anyway, the point being of this little upload is to let you know that the world is getting real intermittently. And most of us are just subdued or distracted or stuck in our normal routine of whatever that doesn't deviate. It's not too interesting, just droned out. But I'm sensing and feeling big surges of energy that are happening, and I'm feeling it heavily, which tells me that the world is starting to get real. And like I've mentioned before, the world's experiencing a major communication breakdown and barrier. There just doesn't seem to be many good ways to access this type of conversation with people and it be anything other than weird and defeating and horrible. But I think, like I said in my last upload, there's going to be a superhuman driven out of many of us. We're going to rise to the occasion despite having overwhelming anxiety and fear. And that's no doubt what the opposition wants. That's what the enemy wants you to feel, is fear, because then you're stifled, then you're stuck, then you can't maintain or function. Fuck that logic. I'm going to function through the fear, and I'm going to excel because of it. It's going to make me tougher. It's going to drive more and more out of me, and I'm going to have to handle more and more, and I'm still not going to complain or blame God. So that's the big picture of that. It's going to drive it out of many of us. We're just not near each other to connect about it. That's the problem. So just keep trying to battle your nerves and confront your fear about this, because there's a weird fear barrier that once you break through, they're afraid. I'm not going to be afraid of it. I know where this is leading. I pay attention to my cues, and I'm never going to try to damage the situation by making it too normalized with normal people. I'm hoping to reach a select few, because we are the minority. We're always going to be, and we're a dwindling minority, you guys. Sentient people on this planet have become attacked and persecuted and interfered with in ways that normal people just wouldn't even understand or care about. So we're gonna have to do more to connect, and expect that it's gonna be heavy. We're gonna feel like shit, because I feel terrible right now. Like, there's just a heaviness in my chest, and I'm feeling everything so intensely, but I'm gonna have to keep working through it. That's why I'm filming this right now. This is like my own therapy. I have to be real with at least myself. I can't just be real with anybody. So keep that philosophy that you're gonna have to keep it real with you, and if you never keep it real with anybody else, always keep it real with you, because you care the most about you and your survival. This is my whole life. The past several years has been survival mode in such a weird way that I haven't been able to even relate to most people, because they just don't get it like me yet. They will, but people like me have been tested first. Our calling is higher, which means our path's going to be harder. It has more obstacles. We just have to be craftier and do better. But I hope that helps. I'm gonna keep trying to manage my nerves and do everything I can to cope in a healthy way, because this is a tragic thing. It's sad and tragic to think that the world became this droned out disaster that's going to become real and heavy, and we never know when. We just have to expect that it could, and try to do our best and try to be the light worker and the peacemaker. But there's going to come a time, and I mean this, that the devil is going to get driven out of people who have done no wrong and only ever been harmed in their lives. It's going to come out of them. When I think about Jesus Christ and what he did, the last segment of his life, he definitely made a stand, and it was very, very fucking real. So I think about what he went through and what he was thinking then. I'm sure he was the most composed, well thought out person, and for him to go down there and cause a scene really indicated to me that he'd been wrong and that it was over, and he knew it. So keep trying to be the olive branch and the peacekeeper, but never allow somebody to step all over you or disrespect your opinion, because it is valuable, and very few people are willing to be real in this reality. I am. And one day we'll get past this communication barrier, but it's a weird supernatural thing going on. The only way I can properly describe it is it's not normal, and nothing ever will quite feel normal to me ever again. But I'm gonna keep trying to make it look easy, and that's the goal. But I wish everybody I wish everybody the best later on.